Hey guys, what's up? Daniel here. Today we're taking a look at the Nintendo Switch, which I've been using for a week now. And right off the bat, in the box, we are going to get the Nintendo Switch itself, along with the left and right Joy-Con controllers. And then we're going to get the Joy-Con grip, along with the Joy-Con straps, which you attach in some cases when you want to play any motion games. And then we're also going to get an HDMI, a power cable, the instructions, and some information. And then lastly, we're going to get the dock itself, and this is what's going to connect to your TV. And it's going to power the Switch when you're playing it in console mode. With that said, taking a closer look at the Nintendo Switch itself, it's a very small console. It's very tiny. It's probably smaller than you expect it to be from seeing it in all the promos and everything. And it just looks really good. It has a really nice matte finish. There's really no glossiness to it. The screen is nice and large. It is the same exact size as the gamepad for the Nintendo Wii U. So if you have that, it's the exact same screen size. It just looks a little bit different just because it's obviously not as large. But of course, to that you attach the left and right Joy-Cons to turn it into a portable console. And with those on, it feels even, of course, better. It has really nice feel to it, and the controls feel really good. Everything feels premium, not really cheap plastic. So it's definitely a step up in terms of console quality and everything quality from Nintendo, as opposed to, the past couple years, or even when we had the Game Boy Advance and those things. Those were really cheap plastics. This feels a little bit more high end, and looks a little bit better too. Now the Joy-Cons, which are the two controllers, slide onto the console the same way they do onto the grips, and the grip comes with it, which doesn't charge the controller or anything. It does let you know how much battery it has left, but aside from that, it's just holding both Joy-Cons together so you can use it as a normal controller without having to buy the Pro controller. And with that said, it's actually really good. I tried out the Pro controller and I thought that one's fine, but really I see no point in getting that when you already have the Joy-Cons and the Joy-Con grip. As long as you give the Joy-Cons and the Joy-Con grip a little bit of time, I think you're going to really grow accustomed to it and you're really going to like it. Now as far as booting up the console and starting it up for the first time, it was very easy. It was pretty much like setting up an iOS device. It just asks you for a couple things. It asks you for your profile picture or for your Me, and if you want to import one from another console, which I did through an Amiibo. So I had already sold my Wii U like a month and a half ago, but I had the Amiibos, and I never remember storing the Miis to the Amiibos, but it was there, so that was kind of nice. Alright, so now I want to get to the important things, and those are the things that I wish I knew a week ago. So if you're getting the Switch, these are two things that you need to apply that I just didn't like. So the Pro Controller, I definitely far more prefer the Joy-Cons over the Pro controller. I just like that they're so versatile. You can snap them onto the Nintendo Switch. You can take them off and have them as two controllers in snipper clips. And that's something, for example, if you have a Pro controller and two Joy-Cons that come with the console, you can't play 4 players in snipper clips. You need 2 more Joy-Cons, which is something weird about the game. I mean, they could have added support somehow for the Pro controller. But with that all said, I do just like the way that the Joy-Cons feel, even though the Pro controller is much better than the one from the Wii U, and really the best controller that Nintendo has ever made. So if you really, really like that format, even if you do, I just suggest giving the Joy-Cons a chance for about a week and then deciding if you want to get the Pro controller, because that might save you $60. Now another thing that I kind of regret is getting one to Switch. Now I knew what I was getting for the money, but I mean after playing everything, it's definitely not even close to worth to $30 even. I would say maybe $20 to $10 is a much more reasonable price for this. Out of all the games that are here, I only really like 3 of them. My favorite one being the ping pong, second favorite being the wizard, maybe the cowboy one, the standoff. That one's pretty fun, but that's about 3. And the rest are really not that good. I mean, they're nice little demo games to see how the HD Rumble works and how the Joy-Cons work, and maybe to play at a party with some people, but in no way is it worth the money. So later on down the road, I do recommend getting it, but once it's a whole lot cheaper. So don't get it anytime soon if you are getting the Switch. Alright, so of course there's obviously a few other issues with the Nintendo Switch that have been all over the place that are really hard to ignore at this point, but I did put a screen protector on mine from day one because I had pre-ordered it, And apparently, from what's happening is that when you dock the Switch into the dock, it's scratching the screen over time. Now, I put it at the end of my first day, so I still docked the Switch about 5 times before I put a screen protector on it, and I didn't get any scratches from that. With that said, a lot of people have experienced it, so just know that you should definitely put a little screen protector on the Switch if you want to prevent from getting any scratches on the screen. But yeah, that's pretty much all the negatives that I have. Aside from that, I freaking love this console so much, you guys don't even know. The fact that I can just take it with me and play while I'm waiting for someone in the car, or just go outside and enjoy some time in the sun while playing Breath of the Wild. And I know that sounds kind of dumb, but in practice, it's actually really cool and just kind of freeing to go and play a game like that. That's supposed to be on console, just to be able to play it outside. And I can't wait for more developers to hop on board. I would really wish for Psyonix to bring Rocket League, or for Blizzard to bring Overwatch. I know those are long shots. They probably won't happen because of they're kind of a little bit harder to run on something like the Switch. With that said, that'd be great if they brought in more games like that. So basically, should you get the Nintendo Switch? No, you shouldn't get it at this moment right now. I actually, as much as I love the console, I highly recommend that you wait probably 6 months or so. And that's just to wait for more games to be available. I know that Breath of the Wild takes a while to complete, and there's a couple more games available right now that you can get. But I mean, you can just save up your money. Once the time comes, you can get a Nintendo Switch with probably 1-2 Switch included, or Breath of the Wild bundled in, something like that, to save you even a couple of extra bucks. And you'll be able to get more games with it at the time, because Mario Kart is coming out soon, and then we got Splatoon 2. So if you really, really want the console right now, sure, get it. You're going to really like it. But if you don't really, really, really want it, then just wait, and you're going to get a much better deal, and you're going to really enjoy the console much more, because there will be much better games for it. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter at RMRDNL or at DarGadgets, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And aside from that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.